Okay. So, that ninth visit, we talked about the lacrosse ball, and he said, you want to try it out again? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess, because at this point, I'm still in denial that my wrist is as fucked up as it was. Excuse my French. So go over to the physical therapist after my treatment, and the chiropractor recommends rolling out a lacrosse ball again on my forearm. I don't know. So this part of my arm. So put the ball on the wall and slowly, barely touched the ball to my arm and was like, I don't think this is a good idea. So I was like, okay. I remember the look on the physical therapist's face when the chiropractor suggested it, and kind of looked at me and I looked at him. I feel like he probably was lacking education as well. And so I went one more visit, and I can't tell you why. I think I just, again, in denial. My back was killing me from the stress, from the injury, from, just, it's the whole reason why I started going to the chiropractor. So anyway, I go. Had a follow-up with the neurologist, I want to say, at some point around this time. And he's like, I've never seen this before. Like, let me think about who I can refer you to. So he decides on a neurosurgeon out of Temple. Calls a neurosurgeon. Neurosurgeon was like, I think you may want to send her to Dr. Sharma in Austin. He's a hand surgeon. And so get the referral. Go to Dr. Sharma's office with my mom. And, again, still in denial. Yeah. And until I get we don't know what's going to happen, or we can't tell you if this is going to be fixed, I just in denial. That's all I can say. It's gonna be okay. I don't have a problem. I'm okay with it. I don't feel like an outcast, bullshit. So anyway, Dr. Sharma scratching his head like, okay, and I can see the wheels turning in his head, and he was perplexed but interested and determined. And so I laughed about it, because he's like, I really have never seen this before, and I'm like, like I'm a freak show at the circus, sideshow. So he took some video of my arm, and it was, you'll have to see the video to understand the severity of it. And I remember him saying, or at least I think I heard him say, let's go ahead and get an EMG done, MRI, and, just see where this goes. My neurologist had told me the same thing, it's like, after the EMG, he's the look on the nurse's eyes, just at my readings. And, he said, I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. I 50-50 here. So, same thing Sharma said, he said, so the MRI, and let's go ahead and schedule surgery. So, okay. So, MRI, the morning of surgery, which was November 7th, comes in and pats me on the shoulder, and he says, no change? And I said, no change. He's like, I was, hoping we wouldn't have to do this. And I know, I understand. So, he, I go, they didn't, again, know what they were really looking at. The MRI, again, showed nothing. So he went in and I'm going to see the incision in the dark. Made this incision here on my arm. And you know, he told my mom, he's like, you know, everything went really, really well. I could see where the nerve had, I don't know the exact words that he used, but it had turned a different color, because it had been compressed. And so it was literally like crushed is the only word I can think of, into the spiral groove. It's a new part of the anatomy that I'd never heard about and learned about. So he, from what I understand, put like a electrical EMG whatever machine to my, where the incision was, and shot electricity down my arm, and my wrist flexed for about 20 minutes, you know, just I'm sure in awe of his work, you know, and just to, you know, be sure. And apparently I flopping up and down, obviously asleep. And so I was released. He called that night to check on me, and you know, it's like, I'll see you in 30 days. And I remember thinking, 30 days, that's a long time. Like, I need to see you sooner. I need you to tell me that, you know, it's going to be fixed. And of course I didn't say that, but he's like, yeah, he's like, you know, there's really not much I can do in the first 30 days anyway. You know, if you need anything, let me know. So, I go back to see the neurologist first, I believe, or I can't remember. So anyway, I get another EMG done, and I think I actually probably went too soon after my surgery to get that done, because it showed minimal improvement, which I think the doctors and I all knew it was too soon. So I see Dr. Sharma. Meanwhile, I've been going to occupational therapy this whole time, doing therapy exercises with anything from like little, I can't even tell you, little pins and boxes, and picking up plastic pieces, like with the, like for cooking in the kitchen or whatever, you know, just trying to get use of my hand, timing exercises, working with the mirror, the E-stem. So a lot of frustration. I remember breaking down in OT one day, and I'd had it. This must have been January or February. And hang on, I'm gonna stop it so I can start again.